I want to share this with you now. Speaking of the dragon earrings, we also have the ring and we also have the necklace too. So if you want it just to make one phone call and get all 3 pieces, so you'll have the entire suite, you can go ahead and do that. This is the dragon overlay ring. It only comes to you in the green jade, but look at how stunning. Again, all of the details of the dragon, and then that huge east-west shaping and size of the jade right there in the center.
It's, you know, it's a piece of jewelry, so it has to be very artistic. And I do make a lot of dragons. I mean, for me, I think it's probably more dragon than anyone that's in the jewelry world has been making. The Italians will do, you know, a few pieces, but I think I'm the strongest in dragon making because I am a dragon. I am a lady of a dragon. The spirit of a dragon, and you know, it is very, very important. You know, dragon in our culture is greatness, is goodness. It's one of the most important motifs in the Chinese culture. You know, in the Western world, it is a fearful things, but for us, it's an authoritative things. So it is goodness, greatness, and blessing instead of being fear. Is being worshipped. Is being, when you wear dragon, you feel like it empowers you. So whenever you have a dragon ring, it's not some people say, oh, that's against religion. You know, it's not very, it's not true. A dragon is powerful. I mean, look, a Game of Thrones, you know, the mother of the dragon. You know, if you guys are crazy about that, you will see my dragon, you will understand, you know, I have these Western dragon and Asian dragon. I have all kinds of dragon. If you're a dragon, I mean, there's not too many people that have dragon.
That's right.
But if you're a dragon collector, check out the Jade of Yesteryear.
Check that out.
Unfortunately, everything's sold out. It really doesn't come back again. And that, you know, that was my problem.
That's the issue. And think about this. And again, you've got the earrings that coordinate. This is the ring. I'm wearing the necklace. It's coming up in just a moment. But when you are seeing pieces like this and you're hearing the stories and you can relate, you understand the strength and the power of what the dragon represents, knowing that you don't see pieces like this all of the time, particularly in sterling silver, that beautiful, bright, clean sterling silver with that huge, look at how big natural green jade is. And knowing that when these, you know, we don't bring in thousands of them because we just can't. The way that they're carved and created, it's the kind of thing that you were just never gonna see tens of thousands of. That's why when you do see it, when it does call your name, I want you to listen to that. Stella and I were talking a little bit earlier and she was reminding me that, you know, we only have Stella here at HSN only about 5 times throughout the entire year, only about 5 times. So when you see her here and you see the pieces, and this one is brand new, I don't want you to say, okay, well, I really love it and it's really what I've been looking for, but I'll wait, I'll get it next time. Because this is the thing, when it's gone, I don't know when or if we would be able to bring it back, but we have it for you now. And if you can use express ordering, please do so, because that is going to be your fastest way to jump in front of the line of all of the people who want this ring as well, and the earrings and the necklace, and they are getting it. And you can see I'm wearing the necklace. If you just want to make one phone call and get the entire suite, you can definitely do that. Taking advantage of the event pricing, the fact that these are all brand new, the fact that you've got flex pay and even a 6th flex pay if you have an HSN card. If you do, $9.98 to get this ring home. I think it is a great option. And I know what some of you might be thinking. You're thinking, okay, well, it's a long show. I want to see everything. I want to wait till the end, and then I'm going to write down the item numbers that I want, and then I'm going to call in and get them. That's normally fine in a normal case, but not when it comes to jade, particularly in this ring, when you want to make sure you get the size that you need, because once your size is gone, that's it. So we brought them in sizes 5 through 12, and go ahead and get the size that's going to be right for you. And you cannot go wrong with this.
It's a great looking ring. It's a huge piece of jade. And, you know, now I'm using extra manufacturers now. So some of them could bring me really beautiful jade. And that is beautiful piece of jade.
It truly is. And it really does. I think it starts and ends with the jade itself, because you can have a great design But the fact that it's designed around the jade stone itself, you want to make sure that it's a quality piece, that the color's there, that the intensity is there, and you can really see it. And as you see there up close, that dragon is so intricate, it's unbelievable.
Look at the jade. If you look deep into that jade on the camera, you know, that you see that green vine.
Yes.
I want to tell you, this year I have been very lucky. It is the greatest jade piece that you could get because this particular vendor has the most beautiful jade. The reason you're able to buy this jade at this price, I mean, I keep on saying jade's getting more and more expensive. The reason you could buy this is because the China economy went down a little bit. The jade carver couldn't sell their $20,000, $50,000, $60,000 pieces. So why would, you know, before they said, Stella, we cannot carve a piece of jade for you. We want to use this time to carve a piece of thousands of dollars so we could make money. Why would we carve these pieces that at this kind of pricing?
Right.
So I was lucky. Prices, you know, the expensive pieces in China are not selling as well. So the vendor are willing to carve pieces for me and cut pieces of jade for me.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So we get the
just
benefit.
kind of, yeah, I kind of lucked out. And when, you know, when they're not selling, I get to buy.
Right.
So for me so if I'm able to buy, I'm going to buy whatever I could buy, whatever I can get my hands on.
But you know what's interesting too? The economy fluctuates, but the desire for jade never fluctuates.
Right.
So take advantage of when we do are able to bring you pieces like these because who knows what, you know.
That's right.
The next fluctuation.
You know what the Chinese people always say, and my ancestors always say, they said during the bad time, sell everything you have, but keep your jade because